Hi, Jerry. How you doing?
Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the channel today. My name is Matt, this is Firewood in the Field. And as I like to always say, it's not going to split itself. So I'm out here after my normal job, going to get to do a little splitting today in the wood yard. And what I want to do today, I've never actually really timed how fast I can make a tote of firewood. So I've got this pile of ash you may have seen that I dumped. I had this has been sitting in the back of my dump truck for about a month, maybe longer than that. And it was standing dead. This stuff will be ready to get out into the roadside stand fairly quickly after I get it split. And I'm gonna make a tote of this tonight, but I've never really timed myself how long I think it takes. I think just kind of spitballing it, I usually seem to spend about an hour out here to split one tote. That's with either this machine or the 28 Pro X. And that's including getting the splitter out, setting it up, and then putting the full tote away. And then whenever I've done a lot of videos, you know, I'm moving the camera here and there, and I'm kind of fiddling with stuff, and I'm talking like I'm talking now too much. And that takes more time. So just kind of curious to know how fast I can split a tote with the PowerSplit. Now, I'm not going to be rushing like crazy. I'm just going to work at my normal, regular pace, and I stack into the totes, and I also bend down, and I kind of sort them all out kind of neat so I can fit as much as I can fit in a tote. So I'm going to do all that. And I'm going to set up, I've got a GoPro and a couple of phones. I'm going to set up a couple different camera angles so I don't have to stop. I can just split and go. With that, I'm going to get the camera set up in the right spot, get the splitter warmed up a little bit, get a bunch of rounds staged as close to the splitter as I can and on the splitter, get everything set up, and we'll get to splitting. All right, well now I know. 38 minutes to make that. I bet I could do better. I mean, now that I've timed it once, I kind of want to challenge myself to be a little faster. So a couple things that would obviously make me faster. I could split bigger pieces. I do like to do a little bit of a mix, but a lot of the stuff is split pretty small, for bundle wood or just stuff in the roadside stand. I could also just loose throw, but I like to stack. I'll do another video some other time. I may have one out there where I show how I fill my stand. So I just take this up to the roadside stand and fill right out of it. So the more wood I can put in there, the fewer trips I have to take to the stand. So I like to stack it in there. I do put that row in there upright. I've never done any scientific tests, but it's never seemed to prevent the wood from seasoning. So I think about a lot of the bulk suppliers, they just put everything in a big pile, and the stuff in the middle of the pile, it dries just fine. Maybe not as fast, but it seasons. Same logic holds here. Those pieces in the middle, they still have a lot of air around them. I'm gonna get this tote put away. I got enough daylight. I'm gonna try to knock another one out while I'm out here. Update, second tote done. Still a decent little pile of rounds here. Nowhere near enough to fill the tote, but I guess my eyes are bigger than my stomach, or my brain was bigger than my wood pile, or I don't know, something like that. But anywho, got a second tote split. It is sunset right about now, so I'm gonna go put this away while there's a little bit of light, and come live to fight another day in the wood yard. Hi, Jerry. How you doing? But like I always said, it's not going to split itself. And these are, so I don't sell a lot of merch. I don't know that I've ever even gotten any money back. But Bill Moon at Backspin Graphics runs a little website for me. There is a link to it in my channel description. I'll try to put a link to it if I can in the video description below. I got a couple different styles of shirts. I got some hats. So if you got any interest in supporting the channel, hit it up. And then any other ways you want to support the channel with those like and subscribe buttons, or maybe that hype button if it's still a thing. But anywho, thanks for being here. Matt at Firewood in the Field. See you next time.